Hey guys, it's Burgas here, and today I'm going to talk about the heroes in the Kingshot. I'm going to go over the beginning heroes, what you have to know over each of these heroes. This is going to serve you as a second opinion or maybe just a guide which hero actually deserves your attention and which one actually is not that great and you can invest less in this hero. So obviously I'm going to start first with the legendary heroes. I have three, but they're basically four. This one is going to come at the latest stage of the VIP. Currently I don't have this VIP, just to show you from where you can get this hero. Right now is this one, and finally at VIP 7 you're going to be able to get this bad boy, which is Amados. So, but still I'm going to give a couple words over this hero also. So first one, Helga, if you have a chance to get her, definitely do. She's from your front lines. This hero is going to be in your defense formation. You know, you have like two heroes in front, they should be infantry from my personal opinion and from my experience fighting with other players in the arena, also outside. The front line should be infantry, and this is your core there. The moment the infantry die, and basically everything die extremely fast. So Helga is something like, if you spend something, for sure you're going to get her, since you're going to open her from the first purchase. Now, important thing about her, I'm going to talk more for the arena, basically where you want to use most likely this hero, is she's doing some damage, she's doing area of effect damage, and 160 is the starting point and can go to 224. You know, it's like 64 extra percentage for 5 levels, which, you know, is pretty much. But the important for this hero is she's also stunning, very important in this type of battles. And when you see some, we're going to see also other heroes that is having some stun, but this hero is stunned for 1 second. I don't know why people underestimated the stuns, but they're extremely important in the fight, especially if the hero can trigger 2 or 3 times his spell. That's why I think she's absolutely crazy. Now I'm not going to go over the rest of the spells. You can basically see what they are doing. Deals attack 150% damage to the target, and etc. I'm just going to focus over the main points of each hero. I'm not going to write the spells. You can basically do it by yourself. Now, yes, Helga is a frontliner, definitely must have if you want to spend something on this game. Now the next hero is Sao. Now the important thing about the Sao, and there is a lot of confusion, how good is Sao and etc. But Sao for the beginners is giving absolutely crazy thing, and this is this spell right here, which is Sao efficient construction, is giving you 9% construction speed and reduce the cost of the building by 9%. So when you hit these millions of resources, 9% is going to save you by a lot. So that's why I actually level up this spell 3 times, because I'm currently in my growth stage. I want to get as much as I can. Oh, construction speed, research speed, training speed, all these speeds that is going to boost my growth. Now he's a single target, obviously, deliver multiple hits, each dealing some percentage and stunning the target for 2 seconds. This stun is very important, because this hero is prioritizing other heroes. This hero is going to hit other heroes. Of course, if there's no other hero, he's going to target the troops. But this 2 seconds stun is very nice. Rest of the spells is of course some boost, defense up, attack speed up. This is in the wildness, defense up, heal up, and of course this is the final one, which is going to give you lethality. I think lethality is a very nice thing to actually have. But yeah, Sao is mostly going to be for the construction speed and for this stun. Now I don't level up this spell because I need that stun. I don't care that much for extra 20% more damage. And with each level, this thing is going to increase. The books you're going to need is going to increase. For the next level here, most likely it's going to be like 50 books or something like this. So be careful which spell you actually level up and how much value you actually need from this spell. It's absolutely the same with Helga, if I can actually bring back, and this she's providing with the stun and extra damage. The other hero is basically the Jabel. This is a free-to-play player hero. You're going to receive him when you just walk in the game 7 days, and this is the 7 days daily sign-up gift. You're going to get this legendary hero, and you're going to get 5 from this shard, which is going to be her weapon. And 5 shards is going to be enough to actually have this weapon. So most likely the first is going to be 5 shards. If it's like whiteout survival related, it's going to be 5 shards. The next level of this weapon is going to be 10 shards, and it's going to increase. So I already have her, but also you can actually get her from the hero recruitments, which is right now I don't have recruit hero. In these epic recruits, if you see the drop chance in the advance, you're not going to find her there, but in the epic one you have 0.5% or 15% to get 1 shard of this hero. So this is other place where you can actually get her. Now maybe you can also get her from these stages, but I'm in the 2 early stages, so I cannot actually say 100%. But if it's something like the previous game that I have played, most likely you're going to get some shards from here too. But again, I'm not like 100% sure. So the power of this hero, and I think it's one of the strongest heroes in the season 1, is basically this spell here, area of effect, is doing AoE damage, very important. Also, she's a cavalry, she sits behind the infantry. So she's not going to get target immediately like the infantry are. Also, the spell she's having is absolutely crazy. It's doing 180% area of effect damage, or like we gamers say AoE damage, and stunning for 1.5 seconds. 1.5 seconds is decent amount of stun. You saw Helga is 1 second, Sao is 2 seconds, Jabel is for 1.5 seconds, but it's area of damage like Helga, which is make this thing very strong hero, very strong hero. Now rest of the spells, obviously damage taken, chance down, you know, the rest is just boosting the troops in general. So I'm going to point just the growth spells, or the spells that actually matter that much in the fight here. Now the next hero, I'm going to start with the epic one, and I'm going to start with the queen. This is a hero that you're going to get for sure in your progress in the game. This bad boy skills is a single target up crossbow, deals 400%, so it's pretty nice sniper. I really like to call the heroes that is doing single target damage and pretty big percentage snipers, just because when they hit, they're hitting hard. Rest of the spells, you know, is again some boosting of the troops, damage taken down, damage boost here, damage up, and etc. Have 50% chance to do 10% more damage when attacking. So this is for the queen. The next one is a must-have hero also. This is Howard. Howard is an infantry. For me, this is a second hero that I use in the front lines with Helga. Very important Howard. And the spells of the Howard, the first one is Howard gives the enemy solid attack with his heavy shield, knocking the targets back while dealing 200% area of effect damage. So you see Helga is having area of effect damage with her first spell, and also Howard is doing area of effect damage at the center. I mean at the front lines. So it can go to up to 280. This is important. This hero should be your front line for sure, 100%. If you don't have Helga, for example, you're a free-to-play player, you don't want to spend anything, so you're not going to be able to get Helga, Howard in combination with other infantry hero is going to work you very well. And I can actually go over the rest of the heroes. Queen, Howard, this is Diana. Now Diana, important here is not only her main spell, which is firing shots dealing 210 damage to the target and attack 70% damage to the nearly enemy, so it's something like an area of effect damage. But this hero here is more like for the march speed. It's giving like 100% wilderness march speed which especially if you do some rallies or you want to move to specific point, having this 100% extra speed is just going to serve you very nicely. And maybe this spell is also very valuable, and this is stamina cost down. So when you go and target something on the map, you're going to see how many stamina is going to cost you. Okay, this one I cannot actually target, but maybe this one, view, is going to cost me 10 stamina. So this hero is going to have an effect. They are very good hero in my opinion. It's not only for the main spell, but also the other spells is giving you something in extra. The other hero that I want to point out is Chenko. Right now, when you start playing the game, you're going to have this path of growth where you're going to open this hero, and also if you have the higher level VIP, you're going to get also some Jabel shards. And so it's going to be easy for you just by reaching 25 points to claim. You have different activities here that you can do and get her. So it's not that hard to actually be get it. So important thing about this hero is going to be, if we see the skills, area of effect damage up to some percentage. I really like area of effect damage every 1 second. So she's going to hit like 4 times for 220% area of effect damage. Very nice hero. Something I want to say about this hero, here we have lethality increased and damage taken down. Now this is a very good combination to actually use this hero in the wildness. Just damage taken down is extremely valuable. Now okay, so maybe I have to talk about this Amados, which is infantry. So the moment you get him, most likely you're going to run Helga with Amados. This is going to be your front lines. The skill of this bad boy is Amados cast enemies in the target area upward, followed by 3 powerful swashes, each dealing some percentage. So you see the damage of this bad boy is pretty decent. And of course the rest is just damage up, attack up, which is very nice, very nice. Lethality increase, which is lethality, attack up, and damage deal chance up. Amados unique swords has 8% chance to increasing damage deal by 50% for all squads. Very nice, and the chance can go up to 40%. Obviously this hero is pay to win, because you have to open first of all level 7 VIP. So for me it's not surprising that he's that good compared to the rest of the heroes here. Now let's continue. We already checked these 2 heroes. Let's check it out, this bad boy Gordon. Now skills of the Gordon is this is going to, if you don't have infantry in the fronts, for example, you don't have any legendary and you want to still have infantry, even though Gordon is actually a cavalry hero, you can still use him with the infantry, and the main reason is he's having healing up. Gordon prepares a lavish feast, restoring healed by attack 200% to all troops and increase attack by 5% for all troops for 4 seconds. Now here is the thing, front lines, the moment your front lines or infantry go down, it's like half of the time you're going to lose immediately. The other half you're going to lose slowly. Okay, you have some percentage to win there, but you want to care about your front lines. So if you don't have some good infantry in the front, better just use Gordon with the healing, who is going to support, for example, Howard with his infantry. Very valid point. Attack up, we have health up, some boost for the wildness, but for the arena we have damage taken down and also health up. Gordon regulars snacking restores health equal to 50% every 5 seconds. So yeah, very good hero. So even though that I strongly support having infantry in the front lines, Gordon with Howard can actually do absolutely beautiful work for you and increase the survivability in your front lines. Behind you can be with some archers or you can be with other cavalry, and Gordon is going to just heal like a crazy. So far we checked out all the epic and legendary heroes. Let's give a couple words over the rare heroes, because I think they are also extremely valuable. So I'm going to go with Olive. Obviously we see the growth and we're going to focus over this thing, over this type of heroes. We're going to look over the growth, and yeah, that's basically it. We can actually start up her a little, so I'm going to go and actually start up her a little. Now, the important about this hero is these spells here. Meal income, the town's meal output can go up to 25%, so what you generate as a food in your castle is going to get increased by 25%. Also, is going to increase the gathering speed, obviously, of the food outside when you go to gather outside your castle. Absolutely the same for Edwin, but here he's boosting basically quarry output by 25%, and here we're going to have stone gathering speed up to 25%. Same for this one, Seth, but it's going to be different thing that is going to boost iron gathering speed 25%, and the output in your castle can go to 25%. And finally we have a forest, which skill is going to be for the wood wood gathering speed up to 25%, and the production in your castle is going to be 25%. Now, I'm not going to use these heroes for the front lines, but they have pretty decent boost that I strongly suggest look over. And in my opinion, focus over gathering speed, because you're going to have a limited amount of books, you know? So, you know, going to level 2, and the next one is going to consume like 20 books. So better focus over gathering speed is just more efficient from what you're going to get from your castle, and still it is just the output in your castle. You're just going to get way more outside. So far this is the heroes in right now at the beginning that you're going to have or have the opportunity to get. And if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. I'm looking over my comments. Don't forget to like the video if you get a value, and subscribe if you're a new viewer on my channel. Also, yeah, I wish you a great day and see you in the next video.